Hi there, it's Karen here from Turquoise Treasures, and today we're going to be working on our bird journal. And I thought I'd start making some things with the collage sheets that we did a couple of weeks ago. So there's only a couple at the moment. I may need to make some more, but there are so many things to cut out from the kits that I've bought. I probably don't need much more than this because I've already got loads and loads of tags. I'm not going to need to make tags, I don't think. So I'm going to use these to make, I think, possibly belly band and some pockets, and maybe the journal card or side tuck, things like that. So the first thing I need to do is get them out of my little magazine here. So I think I might just use my knife just to cut it out. Otherwise I'll just end up tearing them, and then I'll lose some of the papers. So I'll just cut. See if that's working. Is that coming out? Let me have a look. Yep, there's one. And I'll just do the other one. It's worked out quite well using this because you've just got it there ready when you need to make some ephemera. I've also done a couple of pages of with some napkins. I just did backing it with some some book pages and some music, and then just covered with some napkins, and I might use those. Possibly I might use some of these in my wedding journal or even in this journal, I don't know yet, but I just thought they're there ready for me to use when I need them. So, but in the meantime, I'm just going to do the ones that we made specifically for this journal. Just put this to one side. Right, so I'm thinking belly band first of all, because that would be quite a good good piece there just at the end. So I think I'll just need to trim it a little bit just to tidy it up. And that to one side, and then come in at about, about there. And just tidy up the bottom of that as well. Okay, so we've now got, is it straight? Let me see. Not entirely. I think it's this piece. I think that's not as straight as it might be. It's hard to know which is the bit that's not straight. I think it's this bit. That's probably better. Let's get rid of these scrappy bits. Right, so that's the first piece. Then I think that would also make quite an interesting piece there. I think I'm going to cut it across here because I want to make some pockets. I might just cut it there and make a couple of pockets, I think, with that. I need to straighten this out because I'm not sure if that's throwing me off. I don't think that's entirely straight, that side. And this side as well. Just trim these bits up a little bit. Okay. Now this is going to make a couple of pockets. I'll just get rid of that off at the side. That's still a little bit of magazine showing at the side there. And then I think I'll cut it. I'm not going to measure it, as long as it's approximately the right size. Just need to stick some of these bits down again afterwards. They're quite small pockets, these. I might make some slightly bigger ones as well. I'm wondering about a that could be, what was that? It's about 5 inches, so that would make right. That would make a decent sized pocket that way, and then I'll cut that way, I think. Yeah, that's nice. A nice size, that's a nice pocket. And then that one, obviously I can do lots of decoration on these. And then this piece would make quite a nice side tuck, I think. I think that's what I will do with that one. Right, so all these I need to do a little bit of gluing where some of the things aren't quite stuck down, like there. Okay, and the other piece. Can I get that in there and just straighten up the edge first? Okay. Now, I think I cut it about there. Got my little birds there. That makes a nice little pocket. That way. And I'm not doing that way as well. No, let's just trim off this bit of the magazine that's just not quite been covered. And I think I'll trim that way. Some of these I might make into double pockets. It's possible. That's a nice little one. And now I'd quite like to make a side tuck. I wonder if that would make a side tuck that way. That makes quite a nice, yes, it's not full height though. Don't suppose that matters too much. It's quite a nice pattern there. So I'll cut that there. Just trim off the other side. And it's quite a nice side tuck, I think. Yep. Now, which way should we go for the pockets? I think we'll go make 2 good sized pockets this way. Actually, I need to just trim it a little bit down that side, and then do my pockets that way. So how big are these? Oh, my mat's upside down, so I can't measure with it upside down. I'm just checking on the width of these. I think they're okay. That's 5.5, so I can always trim it a bit if I need to. Might just trim it a fraction, just to make sure it's not too big for the pocket, for the size of the page. And this one as well. I can see there's quite a few edges just coming up. Right, let's get rid of all my little bits. See what we've got, and just do a little bit of repair work on them, I think. Right, so this one, yeah, that needs a little work. Let's get the old glitter glue out. So quite a few of these, obviously they'll all need a bit of decorating, and I will sew them all. I do like the way that looks when they're all sewn around. Let's just get some... Okay, just a second, just get my... I can see it, where is it? Get my little pin. Right. I spent a bit of time this morning and the last couple of days just trying to get all the ephemera cut out on those Artimaze kits. There's the Nature's Remedies and Beautiful Birds. There are so many. I've got most of them done so that I've got them ready to use for decorating these pockets and things. But there's still a few more I haven't managed to get to. Takes a bit of time to get through all of that. There we are. Let's stick that down. Now I will use some bits of fabric and lace, but obviously not to the extent that I am using on my on my wedding e-journal. So this will have a slightly different feel, which is quite nice, just to do something really quite different. So I'm going to use, you know, some natural fabrics and bits and pieces, cheesecloth and things like that. But some bits of lace, not the really pretty lace, but some of the sort of crochet style lace, I suppose you'd call it. Now, how are we doing all around the edges? This is a bit rougher along the bottom. I might just trim that a bit. That's not right, is it? No. No, there's that side. I think we're about right. Straightish. Right. Okay, it's a nice little pocket. It's already got a bird on it, and we've got to decorate something here. I think the edges are okay. Always come back if I notice any bits hanging off. Let's check this one. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm wondering whether to take that off. No, it'll probably tear. Nope, let's just stick it down. Right, I just want to, again, just tidy up the top bit. The thing about using these magazines, it's just not always completely tidy edges. That's it. So that's that one. That's my little side tuck or something like that. Okay, what about you birdies? How are you doing? Is it coming up? Not too bad actually, that feels okay. Not obviously coming up, that was alright. Now this one is like a little mini pocket, but I did wonder whether I could do like a double pocket, something like that. That might look quite fun. So yeah, might do that. Yep, that seems to be stuck down. What about this one? That's all okay. Now I knew there were bits, there's bits on here coming up for sure. Just have it just going around the back, I think. Not entirely sure what this will end up as. Could end up as a tag, or as or a journaling card or something. I've got it. They're all backed anyway, so they can, you know, they can be. Oh, talking of backing, that's coming off. Yeah, they can all be used as journaling cards as well. But it just gives them that bit more. Even if we don't use them that way, they're a bit sturdier when you've backed them, and they don't curl up as much either. There's this one. That one looks okay. And yep, that one looks alright. And this one. There's a little bit of gluing needed here. And my belly band. How's that looking? Yep, a little bit more gluing needed there. Right. So what we need on here, I think, is something obviously to cover up a bit of book page at the top. And then I'll probably put a little something down the edge here. Right, just got so many things to choose from now. I would quite like to use a little bit of doily. Just because I'll open it, whether that would... might cover the whole thing. It might be okay. Let's see what I've got in the way of images to use, or little pieces of ephemera. So I've got all the Nature's Remedies bits and pieces in here, though I think it really needs to be something birdy, doesn't it? I've got some bird things in here. This is all the ephemera from the beautiful birds. Might actually be a little small. Yeah, these are all quite small, so they'll go on the smaller pockets, but possibly not quite big enough to go on here. So I think what we're left to do is look to see what birds I've got. Actual birds cut out, ready to go. Okay, let's put that over there. Get my box of birds in. Right, so some I've cut out and some I haven't got around to yet. I'll probably pick the one to use that I haven't cut out yet. Too big. He's rather smart, isn't he? The eagle. I like him. Oh, there's these two fellas. Oh, I think that's Mr. and Mrs. possible. What else we got? Now that's going to be for a pocket because it's too long sideways. I need an uppy downy one. I've got this one's already cut out, but it kind of disappears once you've taken out all the backing, doesn't it, on there? That's on vellum. I think it's going to have to be one big bird. I think it's going to have to be Mr. Eagle here. Looks better on that. Let's just cut him out. So I hope the weather's improving where you guys all are. At the moment we are experiencing a little bit of spring-like weather, which is very welcome. It's just a little bit milder. Just beginning to feel that there might be a hint of spring in the air, which is lovely. Not that we can do much about it just yet. We've been told we're still in lockdown for couple of months yet, really. But we do now know the programme for opening up, which is going to take, it's going to be quite gradual over the next 3 months. They're gradually going to let more and more things open. So there is a chance, if the weather is kind to us at Easter, that we might be able to have the family in the garden over the Easter weekend. But we won't be able to have him, they won't be able to come indoors, not yet. But yeah, the Easter weekend, it would be nice to have the family over. But of course, no luck, it'll probably pour with rain and nobody will want to sit in the garden. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed. Right, so he's there. I need something that will just join. At the moment it just looks like two halves. I want something that will just join it together somehow. What else can I use? Maybe a bit of cheesecloth. Just soften the whole thing. Don't know. Don't want to cover up my butterfly. Don't know if that's going to make any difference really. Put that down there. A bit too much. I want it to feel like a single piece, not, two halves. Is that going to... Maybe the doily is the bit that's making it feel too compartmentalised. No, it's too much, still too much of this. Maybe a label across the bottom. Get my Tracy labels out. These are the field notes I bought to go with all of this. I thought they would be quite nice. Nice labels. haven't cut them all out yet. I've cut quite a few of them out, but not all yet. What's that say? List of the birds in... Alright, maybe that would... Is that going to go down there? Let's have a look. Whoop. It's going to be one of those situations I'm gradually going to disappear under the pile of bits and pieces that I get out. Now, have I done this on... Just checking if this is on a label paper. I think it might be. I think I did print them on labels. I think this is the one I printed it all on the back of the label sheet instead of the front. So I had to reprint them all. One of the pages, I think there's a couple of pages of these, and one of them I printed on the wrong side, not this one, because this obviously hasn't got labels on the back. Yeah, that might work. I'd like a little something across there though. Ticket maybe. No. And it was something. Oh, about a little piece of fabric maybe. This is a piece from the same material as the as the cover, so I'm going to try and use little bits of that here and there. It's not quite wide enough, is it? No, not wide enough. I've got this. Maybe that would be good. But then I think this label is going to be too pale. It's going to take me half an hour just to do this little tiny little thing, isn't it? You have to look for a different colour label, I think. It's just because that one mentions birds. I thought it was quite a good one, but if I'm going to use this piece of fabric, I need something a little darker. Something green, I think. Did I tear it that way? No. Of course not. I can soon fluff it up though. Right. Okay, let's find a label that will go on there. It's too big. This is field diary. That's a little bit small, really. What about this one? Skull only. I know you shouldn't really be reading these because they're only, you know, they're not really meant to be an exact record of what, you know, we're not supposed to worry too much about what they're saying, but and they're not all legible, but sometimes you can't help it. Nope, that's a bit too big as well. Or what about the red one, which will pick out a little bit of red there. Yep, I think that one would work quite well. Right, so we might get to make a couple of things in this session. Don't know. Right. Let's just stick some things down and then see where we are. I think I might just ink him and ink around my belly band as well first, and then I will put the sewing machine round as well. There's no rush. I don't need to get this finished in any particular time scale. Just want to enjoy the process, really. Hope it's not too slow for you guys to watch. So I do find it a little bit tricky to make quick decisions. Right. This piece will go on. Okay. Go on here, and down here, to about there. Shouldn't need a huge amount of glue to hold this down, hopefully, as it's only the very thin, quite a wide weave on this piece of cheesecloth. I have got some that's got a closer weave as well, which I don't always remember to get out. Okay, excuse me. There we are. Stick it down. There we are. Right, now I'm assuming he's an eagle. I think he is. I think he's rather smart. Rather majestic sitting there. I like him. Right. I haven't cut out this little tiny piece. I don't think it's really... Oh, I forgot to ink him, didn't I? Oh well, perhaps I can ink that bit anyway. It doesn't stand out as too white. Just ink around gently. There we go. That's it. He's all blended now. And then we want this little piece down here, like that. Is it going? I think it'll be all right with the art glitter glue. Can't even say it. The art glitter glue. I think it'll hold it okay. It's quite thin. Okay, oops. And put my label on. I think this is on, I'm pretty sure it's on label paper, but I might put some extra glue. As it's going onto fabric, I might put some extra glue onto it anyway, if I ever get the backing off. There we are, it comes. I think I will put some extra glue on, just to make sure it can stick to the fabric. Alright, There's my belly band, or side tuck, but I think this one will be a belly band. I might leave it as it is. I feel like it needs a little something there as well, but I'm not entirely sure what. Another little butterfly then. Don't need 2 butterflies, do I? I think I'll leave that as is. And if I think of something to go on there, I'll come back and do it. But I think for now that will do, because once it's been sewn around, I think that'll look okay. Don't think I'm going to put some lace on after all, but I may change my mind. It's been known. Right, let's carry on to the next piece. This is a little square one. Oh, needs a little bit of glue. Right, I'm just trying to decide what's. I think this will make a nice little narrow pocket. I think that's what I need to use it for. I'll come back to that one. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, this one's definitely a pocket. And is that one that's going to have a little one on top of it? I'm wondering. No, it's not quite big enough, I don't think. Okay. Back to my birds. Can that go there? No, not quite right. A vellum piece there that might work, maybe. It's hard to choose, got too many to choose from. Sometimes you just see one and you think that's the one I like. No, that's going to be too big. Look at this guy. I think I might take the extra leaves off and just trim him a bit closer. It's a bit too much white. Right. And just trim him a bit more around here. Okay, get rid of those bits. Probably won't like him now. I do quite like him. I think, although he does cover up that butterfly, it looks a bit odd with the butterfly, doesn't it? I think he will go on one of them, but maybe not on this one. I think what I need is something that will just go down that side, and then maybe a flower on this side. A bit of something across the top. I don't know. I'm not very good. I'd love to try to be better at layering things like these tickets and bits and pieces. I do love the look of it. I've just never been very good at it myself. So I need to give it a try. Maybe a couple of tickets there. And a little bird. Just a little one. So far I've mainly used quite big birds, but I think I have got some little ones in here somewhere. Just hard to find with all there's so many. Let's see what I've got. No, he's facing the wrong way. Something small. No, they're too big. That might work. Oh, I've got lots of little ones here that haven't been cut out, obviously. They're all facing the wrong way though. Oop. What's this one doing? Nope. Well, he might go on there quite nicely because of the red, picking up the red in the... I'm going to lose a bit of his tail though. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think there might be some birds, some little bird things in my ephemera kit. In here, there were some little bird things, weren't there? I'm sorry this is taking me so long. I've got too many choices and just can't make my mind up what I want. They're too tiddly, really. Just a little bit too small. Another little layering piece, maybe. Now there's something in the that I haven't cut out yet. Of course, it'd be something I need to cut out. Still a few bits in here that might be just what I need. These, they're just a little bit bigger. Which one? I like this one on the end actually. Now, are you big enough? I think you might be. But I'll have to put something behind him, of course. Put that in there. Oh, what about this stuff? I have no idea what you'd call it. It's quite an open weave. I bought it a while ago in this roll and I don't think I've ever used it. But today's the day. pull out a few threads, give that a little fluffy edge, which I like. Just trim that up a little bit because now it's not, you can tell when you pull out the threads whether you've cut it straight, can't you? Okay, is that going to fit? Oh, it's a bit big, bit big. Trim it a bit more, pull out some more threads. It's easy to do on this one. There we are. Put that on there, that's quite nice. Right, first I will ink it. I'll do my inking. I think, looking at the time, this could be the only one I get done. Oh dear. I will obviously carry on going a little bit off camera, and then maybe we'll do a few more another time. I've got a few things I want to make, and I've got so many bits of ephemera to back and to sew round, and so it's just nice to make a few things from scratch. Let's just I quite like these pretty little tickets. So I'm going to layer those up as well. I'll get these all stuck down, and then I think that'll have to be it for today. I really don't think I've achieved very much. I'm afraid that's the way it goes. I'm wondering whether to do a notch. I'll put him on first. And I think the art glitter glue will be the... Let's get these bits out of the way. Not the art glitter glue. I think I used the fabric tape for this because it needs something a little stronger, I think. I can get the top off. Ooh, glued on. Not so good. I think I'll have to come back with some finished ones another time and just show you what I've done, because as you can see everything takes a little bit too long to manage to achieve as much as I'd like to in one session. I might do a few and then do a few more on camera in a couple of weeks or something like that. And I've still got to do get my signature put together and get that sewn in. And I have another little piece that I want to make to go in here as well. So there's a few things coming up that I'd like to do. Alright, where's my bird gone? There he is. Oh, well, I'm getting his hair. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay. Do my little bits of layering that I haven't really done much of before, but I think it looks all right. It's good to actually use the pieces that that come in the kits. one. Pop that there. And another one. A little one. Not quite sure what this is saying about anything, but I quite like it. It's all about the colour really, isn't it? Just a little splash of colour. Alright, so let's get rid of some of these bits. So I managed to achieve, hang on, where's that go? Where's it gone? You can see it. No, you can't. There it is. All of 2 items. I will show you what I've made. I've still got nearly 10 minutes left. I don't know if I can start another one. So I've got my belly band and 1 pocket. Shall we have a go at making another one? I'm wondering about having a go at making one of these double pockets. I may not get very far today on that, but I could make a start. That one. That one. Yeah. Okay. Well, what I might do, before I stick them together, I will sew round each one separately and then stick them together. But I might be able to just decorate it a little. All sorts of goodies in here. But they've got to show up, that's the thing. Nope. They're all quite large, some of them. Oh, well, perhaps we'll go back to our little diddy birds. Might be able to make a little collection. Let's see what we can do. One there. Where does that go? That goes there. Put 3 in a row. They look quite nice. Any more? There's quite a few of them. Maybe I want a different one in the middle. No, not quite. Let's try some different things. Still quite like that one. Maybe him. What else have we got? Ooh, quite like them. Which way does that go? Oh, it's that way. This is a different one. I've got some little set of stamps as well. I'm not sure I think I want something behind it, of course. Maybe put that there and then put them on. That work? No. I've also got a brown one. I'm wondering if that would look interesting. I just had it. Might just cut it in half and see. Don't know. Oops. No, he needs to go in the middle because he's a bit different. That one there. Put that one there. That one there. What about that? Oh, well, I think I quite like that. I think I might go for it, just for something a little different. Well, for me anyway. I'm going to pop that on there. I've seen quite a lot of people use what they call the unbleached doilies. I don't know if I can even get those. I don't know how to get them. But I thought this would work quite well in this style of gel. And these brown ones, I don't think I've ever used them before. But eventually, all things become useful, don't they? Just need the right circumstance for them. Just take it out. Take it away from there for now. Pop it in the middle. Okay. Are these the right combination of birds? They're all a little different. That's what I got. Make sure I'm happy with the little selection I've got. So I've got these which are all very similar. But actually I like the idea of them being just a little bit different. So there's that one there, that one there. Hope you can see. And this one in the middle. Right, I shall stick these down. Oops, and then I think that'll be it for today. And all I have to do is then sew around the two pockets. Of course, glue won't come out. So this video may go slightly over the hour. The camera just turned itself off, as it does every 30 minutes. Come on there. Little red one here. going to work? Yep. There's one in the middle. There. Right, I think that looks okay. And then I shall pop that in there on there as a second, as a double pocket. So I shall sew around that and sew around the other one and then stick them together. I may add some extra bit of something around along the top, not sure yet, quite likely, know me. Okay, so there we are. That's my video for today. Not a huge amount achieved, I'm afraid, but I guess we've made a start. So I've got one double pocket, one belly band, and this pocket as well. I like that one, really pleased with that. Okay, everybody, thank you for joining me very much, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.